from MASNsports.com, School of Rock, Roch Kubatko. Great game last night, exciting game. Brandon Hyde doesn't like those exciting games. He likes to have some blowouts every now and then. Listen, it's a day that ends in a Y.
Yes.
You know what happens in days that ends in Y. Normally the roster moves.
Right.
When we get through this day without any roster moves.
I think don't jinx it. Take off my T-shirt, the band will break up. I think we have time to make it without a roster move. It was not a relaxing travel day yesterday. I mean, I'm in line to board my flight, and I get tipped off that Spencer Watkins has been DFA'd. I'm like, I'll board. I'll get in my seat, overhead compartment, and by then it's already on Twitter, nationally, whatever. Then during the flight, I'm only getting text messages, and I see some of the moves that are corresponding. I got tipped off. So now I'm paying $8 for spotty Southwest Wireless. MASN owe me $8. It'll be on my expenses. And just to report that before my laptop died, not relaxing at all. But, Rob, it's not about me. They have used 38 players this year. Club record 62 in 2021, 58 last year. So they've still got a ways to go, but it's been a lot. I think there have been like 4 40-man moves in about a week, which is highly unusual, but stuff has happened so quickly, they've suddenly needed a player. Ryan Mountcastle, the setback taking BP, goes in the IL with vertigo. We need a guy. And then, you know, James McCann, sprained ankle, Chicago, we need a guy. So there's been a lot of churn. They've had 5 guys, they don't even count on the 38, who have come up on the active roster and haven't even played.
Yeah.
Can you name the 5, by the way?
No.
Okay. Terens, Godoy, who's here on the taxi squad, Watkins, Rom, Vespi. Never even got into a game. And we're going to have some more moves coming because Cedric Mullins and Ryan Mountcastle are starting their injury rehab assignments in AAA. They were rained out last night. They'll play today. The club's going to go on day to day to evaluate when they're ready. But there are going to be 2 more moves that are going to have to be made to get them on this roster.
Rock, from my experience, the guy who says it's not about me is normally about them. I know because that's my famous line.
$8.
What went behind the Spencer Watkins move?
Yeah, he's one of them. He's been up twice and never pitched in a game. And honestly, they love Spencer, and they want to keep him in the organization. They've had opportunities to move him. They love the depth. AAA starter, can pitch in relief. They just felt like Logan Gillespie was more of a kind of natural middle relief guy. Spencer, even though he's done it, he's been a starter mainly in the minors, and he comes up here and he's put in the bullpen. He can cover some innings. Gillespie, they just feel like it's more a comfortable role for him, more natural to give him a couple innings in the middle of a game. You know, Watkins can decline an outright assignment. Now, he's got that right, and I'd really right now don't see a scenario where he's going to want to stay. Even if he goes on waivers and clears, I think he wants an opportunity to go pitch somewhere. There is interest. I've heard multiple teams are already kind of checking on him. Maybe the Orioles can make a trade, which would be great for him because he could stay on the 40-man. Otherwise, I think if he's on waivers, someone's going to go ahead and get him. If he does get through, I think he would decline, at least for now, to try and find an opportunity. But again, the Orioles would love to be able to keep him and have that depth.
Now, the Orioles getting ready for a big-time home stand against some non-divisional opponents. It starts off with the Seattle Mariners. Kind of a disappointing team this year, but they're dangerous. A team that's on a 10-game winning streak, that's the Cincinnati Reds. And, of course, the Minnesota Twins, who are in first place in their division.
Right, but below 500. That's the AL Central. The Twins are 2 games below 500, and they're in first place. Meanwhile, every team in the AL East is above 500. The Red Sox are in last place. They're 4 above, and they've won 6 in a row. That's life in the AL East. But, you know, in the past, and you know from being around this team, it was a reprieve to get back home. And just to get off the road, this team's got 23 road wins. That's tied with the Braves for most in the majors. So they love playing in front of the home crowd. They're totally fine on the road. Forget hosting a wild card series to make the playoffs. Go on the road. They'll be fine. But there are challenges. It's 9 games in 10 days, only the one off day. So, you know, it's tough. And the Reds, again, big surprise. I don't think they've had a 10-game winning streak in more than a decade. This might be the latest they've been in first place, since 2012. I'll keep looking for George Foster and Pete Rose and Ken Griffey on this team.
How about Ellie De La Cruz? He's this year's version of Adley Rutschman.
Completely sparked them.
Completely different. Rock, thanks a lot. Hey, get your tickets for this game.